And we're live. Hello everyone, this is Teripper and I am here with my European counterpart. Who are you?
Hey everyone, and my name is Draconix.
He happens to be a dragon, if you didn't know.
Yeah, it just happened to be, I know. What are the chances?
Sometimes. But this is not a day of dragons or a day of rippers. This is a day to end all days. Draconix, what is happening today? What is happening right now?
Yeah, what you guys are currently seeing on your screens is something very new that MGA has took the time to make. These are for the NA versus EU All-Stars match, which is starting very soon. These are player cards for each region's counterpart. On the screen you can see details and we can flick through them. We're going to go through them one at a time and describe individually each region that's related to us. So for me, EU, for Teripper, NA.
Indeed. Let me just get this quickly set up momentarily. Oops. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Alrighty. There we go. Yeah, so we are currently looking at these player cards that Draconix has so valiantly described. And with that, as you can see, we're going to be showing off some of the key points and a small little blurb about the various characters in this game of games. So, to start us off, we are looking at Russian Mafia and JP. Russian Mafia is going to be on the NA side. He's going to be playing the archer role. He has quite the pedigree behind him. He is known as one of the best archers in all of NA. He is frequently seen on top 5, top 10 archer posts for the Shiv NA scene. He has a very, very... I should say, not so modest list of accolades. He's got first place in the 3rd year anniversary Shiv tournament with LG, having played with LG, one of the best teams in all of Chivalry history. He's got quite a pedigree, as you can see. His favorite weapon is longbow, favorite map is Dark Forest, and you can see other various information about him. Who is this JP character, Draconix?
JP is definitely the most renowned archer in EU. He is something that EU has never seen before and will probably never see again. One of his achievements, he's came first place in the MGA EU Charity Bash, and that was with the team with Lions, and what a team they were. He is capable of playing multiple archer weapons to great efficiency, but I would like to add one weakness would be he doesn't know too much advanced melee.
Fair point. Absolutely. All these players definitely do have some of their downsides. Russian Mafia is a great melee, I know that much, but beyond that, I think he definitely prefers long-range play. Alright, we can go ahead and move forward one onto Wizardish and Ludicrosity, and Draconix, you can lead this up if you like.
So currently we are seeing Ludicrosity and Wizardish. Ludicrosity from the EU region, top player from the a very old clan, TPL, the Phoenix Legion, renowned for his individual skill. And sadly, he was knocked out of the EU 2v2 LTS, but only by the eventual winners of the single elimination tournament. He has also been a winner of the 2015 EU Duel Tournament in a massive comeback against Mr. Rag.
I have
what
definitely...
What a match that was.
Oh, absolutely. I've definitely seen and heard a lot of great things about Ludicrosity. I've casted a couple games with him in it. I definitely know him as a fantastic player. But on the other side of the slide, we've got a guy you don't want to fuck with. Wizardish is known as one of the best duelists in all of NA, period. Omega definitely takes that crown officially, but Wizardish is kind of the unofficial master of dueling in NA. He is an incredible team player as well as duelist. He's very well rounded. As you can see, he can play many different combat roles. I've seen him do incredibly well with the Vanguard and Man-at-Arms just as well as he plays a Knight, though he definitely prefers the Knight longsword. Very simple tactics, but taken to an extremely advanced extent. And he knows exactly what he's doing on the battlefield. He has played a ridiculous number of hours in Shiv, as have all of these players, but he knows exactly what to do in any given moment.
And he definitely sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
You could say that again. So now we are looking at Raw Boner and Frank. Raw Boner has often been called one of the best players in NA. As you can see there, one of his accolades, one of the best 2 players in all of North America. That is not without exaggeration whatsoever. He has 13 first place finishes in NA Shiv tournaments, as you can see, both individual and playing with Tempest. He prefers the Vanguard with a halberd, and while a somewhat unintimidating setup, once he starts carving through a team single-handedly, well, that disappears quite quickly.
And on the other side, the EU side, we have Frank. He has become very known for placing top in many tournaments. He got first place in MGA's Q2 6v6 tournament with the virtual Nightmares. He also got a second place in the MGA EU Charity Bash with virtual Nightmares once again. He's also known as Red. You know, Frank, he has demonstrated time and time again that his ability to contribute to an elite team. I mean, he has played with some of the best, like virtual Nightmares, for a long time. And obviously from all that, he's gained an excellent amount of mechanics and game sense.
Sounds like a player to be reckoned with, and I should know. I casted a game with him in it. Actually, one of the first games of the EU tournament that went on today. He is a monster. Absolutely, and improbably so. It looks like we are moving along in the game setup, but I think we can quickly get through the last of these player cards, which have been fantastically set up by our MGA overlords. If you want to go ahead and talk about Mr. Rag.
Yeah, Mr. Rag, representing the EU region. A very well-known, a deadly man-at-arms. Second place in the MGA EU Charity Bash. Oh, hang on. Height is disturbing me. Yeah, he placed first in the MGA Q2 6v6 tournament with Burning Legion, a very well-known team in EU. First place in the MGA EU 2v2 LTS as well, so that in itself is quite an achievement. He has led Burning Legion, which was a long-standing EU clan and one of the best through many things, and carried them through many victories.
I have definitely seen Rag's handiwork. He makes it count whenever he gets into a TO game. He definitely works that man-at-arms. I am by no means a fantastic man-at-arms, but Rag has a lot to teach, most definitely. However, on the other side of the arena, we have someone who I have actually idolized quite a bit, Kwazi. He is a very skilled man-at-arms amongst the NA scene, probably one of the best MAAs in NA. I hope I can say that, being an MAA player, though probably not. He has won first place in 6 tournaments with Tempest, and he is a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield, much like Mr. Rag.
Both earning the title as respected man-at-arms for their region for the EU's All-Stars match.
Absolutely. And now we are going to move on to Omega and Rick. So, Omega here is a fantastic Vanguard player, though he can equally play Knight just as well. He is a fantastic duelist, as you can see there in the accolades. And he is just an all-around fantastic player, period. He consistently has shown just an incredible level of skill in the game, and he is just a model competitive player, period, having played for the best teams and been with them for ad infinitum amount of time. It's a fantastic player in his own right.
And his counterpart will be Rick, a very deadly knight, and he can also play a bit of man-at-arms and a very deadly Vanguard. He has won many things like the EU Duel Tournament hosted by Brotherhood. Wherever there is a great team in EU, you will surely find him in it. He is a force to be reckoned with, and if not, probably the best knight EU has to offer.
Alright, and that is going to be Rick and Omega, and I believe we have just a couple more cards remaining. On this next one, we have Uldon and Dusty. Uldon, perhaps not known by many international friends, but he is a fantastic player who hasn't been held down by a team for quite a while. As you can see, he does not have a team listed at the moment. He's gotten second place in the MGA 2v2 tournament. A fantastic team player, target switcher. He knows what he's doing on the battlefield, suffice to say. And then Dusty over here is from France.
Oh yeah, the French, as we heard in the team speak. Now, Dusty, we're going back a while. I mean, he has played with Lions. Anyone who has been anywhere near in Lions is a god, and there is a reason why Dusty was once legendary known. He was considered one of the best, along with such names as Crush and Sofax. I mean, he is so adaptable. We see him play Knight, we see him play Vanguard. But his favourite weapon is apparently the Halberd. So that'll be interesting to see if he uses that in the tournament.
Oh yeah, I know the name Dusty from a long time ago, though I may not have seen him in many games. His name is one that has been quite proliferated, even in NA. Alright, looks like the game is about to begin in-game. We've just got two last people to very, very briefly mention. If you would like to go ahead, Draconix, they are both in your wheelhouse. So by all means.
Yes, now we have Stouty. Stouty used to be an expert at shield exploits. Now, some of you might not know, is shield exploits are very hard to use. They can essentially give you an advantage over anyone in battle. You skip your flinch phase, you can skip being stunned, and now he's gotten to the point that he doesn't need them. So going from shield exploits, like very advanced stuff, to this, he's got to be confident with his two-handed work, and his favourite weapon is the longsword. Tosh, once again, another very known leader of the Brotherhood clan. Favourite weapon Claymore, he has used it to such speed and agility. It's honestly hard to fight against him. He can completely make you dizzy from what he does. It is so hard to keep up with him. Very few have actually managed to do this.
I do apologize, but it looks like the kendo has actually already begun. Even though I have been shouting at them to not, but you just can't stop the NA and the EU scene.
Oh no, you can't.
Ripping at each other's throats.
Just jump into it.
Right now, oh god, Tosh has already brought down 2 in a row of the NA crowd, and then Rick comes in and just whacks him in the face. And now we have a duel between Kwazi and Rick. Kwazi is going Knight, and Rick kills him with the, looks like a hit trade maybe.
Oh my god, Rick with the Grand Mace, that is disgusting. You are seeing the absolute bread and butter of complete destruction. I mean,
okay.
Grand Mace and EU, that is what you get.
Okay, that happened. So I think 2 EU guys, no, maybe 3, destroyed 6, and I'm just not even, don't even want to process. And finally, this is an NA server, so we're going to be playing one half of the game on an NA server and the other half on a different server. So just so it is more or less unbiased toward either region.
Yeah, so one half on the map on one region, then the next on the other. So it's all fair, and if it ends up as a draw, then it turns out that both regions are just as good as each other on the respective regions. So,
Ba-bam!
Yeah,
though, I highly doubt that's going to end up happening. Oh, hello, Galaxy!
Hello, hello. Are you guys ready to start the map picking?
We were born
Teripper,
ready.
would you like to do the honor on this one?
Absolutely. I mean, you might as well have the map vote thingy
Yeah,
up.
I will have it open just so people know what the kind of thing is going on.
Fantastic.
I mean, the crowd's calling for Dark Forest.
Of course they are.
The old Dank Forest.
I mean, let's see what happens. All right, so the first pick is gonna go to EU, of course.
They actually gonna side pick.
Chosen team,
so
okay.
First ban is gonna go to NA.
All right. Let's see what that'll be. This will be interesting.
So anyone watching my perspective, I will pick bands, but the team names aren't in, so just take it with a grain of salt.
Team 1 will be NA, Team 2 will be EU, basically.
Yeah, let's just say that.
Yeah. All right, just do Dark Forest. No, but we gotta. I mean, the thing is, Draconix, you tell me, how often does Battlegrounds get played in EU?
Well, if you count today, a lot. But not counted today, not that often.
Okay, well, we play it sometimes, so I'd like to see that. Galaxy, do we have a ban yet?
Since I'm the referee, I'm gonna call it here, and we're just gonna play Dark Forest.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Everybody, let's just fuck this list to all hell. Looks like we're playing Dark Forest, boys and girls.
You see this rule book? It's out the window.
Yep.
Well, no rule of it, because we need it for the match, but you know what I mean.
It's gone. Who needs it? Can all follow
we're
his
ready to get the
example.
match underway.
Oh, perfect. Perfect timing.
So that was perfect timing, so
Absolutely.
on to you, Van
So,
Luna.
Draconix, this game is about to start. Just before we get to an engagement, can I have your prediction? I feel like I know what it's going to be.
Tell now the caster in me wants to say it's undecided. It can be undecisive, but the EU player in me is going, come on, EU.
Both the caster in me and the player in me wants to say EU, but the nationalist in me wants to say NA, though the nationalist in me is generally pretty weak, so I don't care. Galaxy, I'm going to guess you're going to go NA?
See, it's a really tough play out because the NA team, while they have a lot of good players, most of them are very rusty. So. Oh,
that's fine. I'm going to put you down for NA, though. So
already we've seen 2 picks from EU representing that's 2 more. Tosh, going brandy stock. That's not something you've seen normally from him. So maybe this is his handling the ping kind of weapon.
Yeah, I just want to... Holy crap. Okay, Russian Mafia is still alive. Holy crap to that engagement, because that was nearly a full clear for the EU team, which is a little bit horrifying.
Worrying?
No. I'm not worried. None of that. America. And we have a full push coming out from NA now, pushing back. The cart has stopped, and NA is back. And they are bringing down the EU Scourge. Burning them
We're seeing JP make
floor.
many hits right now, finishing off with the dagger as he is known for. He will go down. He will go down. He fought hard.
He did. That he did. If there's one thing EU's good at, it's lasting a long time. There's one thing NA's good at, it's surprising people. Bam. It's going to be so much racism up in here soon. But it's going to be PG. Yeah?
Teripper, it looks like you're on the Tiltify page.
Are you fucking kidding? Oh.
So those of you who are on CH2, you've been having a great time.
Well, you know what?
In the EU section.
You know what?
And everyone else.
You know what? You know what?
Don't worry, guys. The match is just getting started, so there's more juicy action coming your way.
It was one engagement. You can blame this all on America, like everything else.
So true. See Kwazi healing off on the right side there. He's actually doing pretty good for not playing in a long time. You can tell. It's like riding a bicycle. You never really forget how to play.
Oh, you've always got that raw instinct in you that just wants to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of survival, the NA team is not going down without a fight. Just like in the Revolutionary War. All right, I'll stop with the callbacks.
Rick was cleaning up right there, the halberd.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, just like in the Revolutionary War, the Americans got slaughtered on in several occasions. Okay. Yep.
Rick's just going to apparently single-handedly destroy the NA team, so...
He is a melee god.
He is indeed. He is going to fall for a feint, though, but with that kind of ping, it's understandable.
It's okay. Everything's okay. Omega's here with the double kill and his brandy stock.
Oh, his brandy stock is a separate entity, is it?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they're like best buds. His brandy stock is an extension of himself. Okay,
that
but
makes sense.
Wow, JP just got a double.
Omega.
He got a double with the light crossbow. It's pretty fantastic, actually.
Yeah, JP is unbelievable. I mean, just look at that. Loads, fires, hits.
Oh, we have a bit of a sectioned off fight over here on the left side. Raw Boner and Stouty.
We do see Rick. He's making a push for the car. He pushed a tiny bit and is going to fall back. He's going to get taken down. He gave it his all.
Ooh, Raw Boner cleanly taking out Ludicrosity.
That was a good one.
This is a close game. This is actually really awesome.
This is a great matchup.
Man. Well, this is like how I dreamed Chivalry Land would look like. Absolutely. Well, no, the opposite of that, sadly. Thankfully.
Yeah, Rick is going to go down to Wizardish, so that's the two big knights, and Wizardish comes out on top, so that's something.
You're darn right.
Russian Mafia is doing a lot of work. You see, both archers are currently top of the scoreboard. So as you can see, with high pings, archers tend to have an advantage because you don't really have to worry about the discrepancy on the melee side.
Holy guacamole. Alright, Russian Mafia is going to take down somebody, but Stouty's going to do that one-shot falchion.
I love how Russian Mafia were just so brave there. He held that bow up until someone was right in his face, let go, and just took the hit. He just like, no fears.
No fear. We got that going on. We got some fire burning up the EU guys a little bit, but the card has stalled, and we have an NA pushback, a bit of a counterattack, but Rick is stopping the NA fire, bringing down Omega, and now a bit of a very spread out fight, in fact. Wizardish is able to get revenge, Rick goes down, Rag goes down, and the push is completely stalled by NA. However, JP gets a good pick.
But it's not over yet until JP's dead.
Oh my God,
my
JP!
Oh my God.
It's
Things
like...
are looking great for NA, but it's quickly the tide is turning.
This is
Yeah, I think
really...
Ludicrosity is going to fall back, wait for the team. Maybe try and stay semi-aggressive, but also fall back. Just
Yeah,
so
it
you
looks
can
like
get
they're
some
trying to
safety in the
regroup.
team.
They got 5 here pushing up just without JP. He'll be joining up shortly. This looks like they're
he's the
pushing up
archer,
down
so-
mid. Ooh, Wizardish here leading the front against Rick and Stouty. Rob Owner goes down to Tosh.
Oh,
Coming up
Kwazi!
from behind.
Kwazi with the team kill. That's not going to bode well.
Goes down to Rag.
NA
I
is...
can only imagine the NA guys are having a tough time versing Tosh and a Claymore.
Oh, dear
Yeah.
God. Oh, yeah, I know absolutely how ridiculous that can be. And now it's Rag versus Russian. All right, I was talking about...
Oh,
Okay.
but it's JP who takes
Wow.
the kill.
JP. That's just... Oh, it's inane. Now we got Rag over here with his great sword. Oh, shoot, a little bit of team damage.
Hold on.
A little bit of team damage, but Uldon is able to clean up rather handily.
It seems the EU guys are just going to push ahead and go for it.
Push on, boys. All right, yeah, NA is doing their best to hold out. This cart is not moving just yet, but the team kill from Wizardish. My goodness, Wizardish maybe a little rusty on the team side. He's definitely doing very well, as we can see here, but Rick with that Zwei is just doing magic. 3 minutes, 15 seconds on the clock.
We're also seeing 2 Grand Maces on EU side, and that's a very cheesy strategy for EU. The Grand Mace is considered very easy to use. They're like very easy to fake out, so the fact that 2 EU players are using that, they're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap. All right, this card is stopped. 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Oh my gosh, how I would love this to be a double DNF and we end up with just
Oh
a
my
draw.
God.
That would be amazing.
I will never live it down if EU loses.
Oh, no, you won't. I won't let you.
It's going to be a party either way.
Absolutely. And I like parties.
Me too.
So, looks like NA is just hanging out in the middle here. EU's going up the...
Yeah, they don't see that. He's posting up on the left side. Maybe they do. They seem to be rotating.
Yep, they're
Oh
rotating.
no, NA are rotating really.
Oh,
Ooh, JP
shoot.
taking down Russian. That's putting them at a huge disadvantage.
Yep.
Massive. And Wizard,
Uldon
crap.
goes down. Rob Owner goes down.
Wizard is the only one able to pick up a kill.
Ooh, Kwazi goes down to 2v1.
There's only 2 NA, 1
Yeah,
NA guy
not
left.
looking good.
This is objective.
EU!
Yeah.
Let's not pick sides. Let's not be biased just yet.
Oh no, I'm completely unbiased.
Galaxy, are you Canadian?
That EU
No.
wasn't.
Dang
a
it! If you were
caster
Canadian,
that
this would be a
was
perfect.
reflex.
This would be a perfect composition in the caster desk.
Where's Nathuk when you need him?
Seriously, right? Now, we got a crazy performance from the EU side, but 11 minutes 40 seconds to knock this objective out. They are going to need some almost continuous cart movement.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
yeah.
if you would like to take a look at the scoreboard, both the archers for both teams are the top players.
Exactly.
They're landing them, and it's doing damage.
That they are. Oh my
Moody.
God! That Grand Mace.
Yeah, the Grand Maces are really doing work.
That's
oh my gosh.
disgusting.
Wizard just got to take him down quickly. He's out of stam though.
Oh, but Ludicrosity!
Yeah, he target switched.
They didn't even
Oh,
see
no.
him. Oh my God!
Oh my god, Stead's coming in with the double.
Stouty and Ludic had like 0 HP, both one shot, but and he couldn't.
And
touch
they're
him.
still. Oh, and then Rick with the team kill. And Rag coming in as well. The tag team of Rick and Rag, you don't want that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard for NA with these pings that EU is playing on, but they really
Yeah.
need to up their synergy, and it looks like they're not really calling out when people are target switching, and that's what's getting them. Since they're running
just think
double
those
Grand
target
Mace,
switches
you need
with this
that.
kind of ping are so much harder to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, so far they're playing very well despite the ping. Like, you're seeing a lot of parrying and double parrying. Like, it's actually
Yeah.
surprising. Goes to show that even
teams.
despite ping, a good player will be a good player.
Absolutely, and I think that they're probably making some concessions to themselves
Oh,
as they
a
play.
pause has been called.
Oh, we do have a pause. And
Oh, no.
An unpause.
Oh,
And
no,
a
no
pause.
pause. Yeah,
Just
but if you
we
use
gotta,
too much, it will
become a-
burn you up.
Salt-powered gamble bot.
Salt-powered gamble bot. I mean, I'm halfway there. I'm a gamble bot. Anyway, we got game. 9 minutes and 50 seconds left, and this cart's pretty darn far for having only been on this objective for 2 minutes. EU is showing some very serious signs of momentum, but they may be getting cut off right now. NA has a pretty stiff foothold on this cart. But EU is coming at him from all different directions, and NA is trying to hold out, but Kwazi goes down, then Boner to Rick. Can Rick get it? Rick gets a triple! Goodness gracious, Rick, just stop! Let us have a
Yeah, I
chance!
was busy watching Tosh, so you know what's going on with you more than I do. I was watching Tosh bring down a knife.
I got a little caught up in the EU goodness, because NA wasn't doing anything!
He's just like, what can I do? What can I do? There's lag in this. Oh no. I can only imagine that a very highly skilled player and lag is the worst thing on the planet.
Yeah,
And
I can...
Heads up.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hello there, Wizardish. Okay, NA is making for a solid push now, it seems. But, oh, okay, I say a solid push. But Rick and Rag... Okay, Rick finally gets killed.
Yeah, Rick does get turned into a unicorn by Russian Mafia there.
Now you gotta worry about Tosh.
Oh! That could have very easily been a triple kill. Had...
Tosh did a lot of damage with the backswing on the Archer. Managed to kill one of the NA players. And I believe, did he damage the man-at-arms as well? Or did
He
man
hit
arms
all 3
remain
of them.
unscathed?
Had he aimed
Damn.
a tiny bit higher, that could have been a triple kill. That would have been insane. Oh my god, Ludicrosity! Looks like that Grand Mace may have bit him in the butt.
Yep.
Just a little bit.
Grand TK for a Grand Mace.
TK for a Grand...
And
Oh,
of course,
wow.
yeah, JP.
JP is like the ultimate support archer, period. He finishes everybody off. And is this card's going in.
Yeah, it's going in. This is all net.
Now,
Swish.
I could say something about how NA is really good at sticking the sluice, but then you could probably say something equally or of greater repertoire that EU can do the same.
I think each of these teams, they're going to do the objectives similarly, but there's going to be slight differences, and that we don't quite know about. And that's what's going to be the decider.
This is
I mean,
odd.
everyone knows the sluice gate is a hit or miss objective.
Oh man, Tosh is coming in here. He is getting in real good, but he will
He
die.
just got taken down though.
And now we've got just Stouty versus Uldon, and Kwazi gets brought down by JP. JP is an absolute monster in this game, and Uldon.
That track!
Uldon panic parrot. That was a rainbow. I saw a rainbow with my own eyes. And now it's Boner. Boner versus Stouty. Very good team play, Omega and Boner there.
Yeah, Omega coming in there, that was excellent support play.
Dude.
I mean, he didn't really need it because Stouty was stunned, but it's always...
Oh, JP!
Yeah, you don't want to stay still with JP around.
JP just don't give a fuck. Oh, shoot! Omega was trying to cover, but he didn't see JP peek. Oh my god, JP's got a headshot. Almost a headshot on this night.
Ah, there you go.
Freaking JP! This is just ridiculous. And Boner with the team kill.
Coming in, scooping up
That was
everyone.
real.
Watch out for Tosh coming back up. He might clear him out. Only 2, and they're both
And they're
lit.
very low. Very, very low. Oh, he does it!
One swing.
Wow.
One swing!
And they're getting it.
They're getting it. 11 minutes.
Is
Oh,
Uldon
wait.
going to stop it?
This is Uldon.
What a faint read.
No! He
my-
faded the
Can he fall for
reverse!
And JP just jumped shooting for no reason.
Oh,
But
here comes
reinforcements?
the team.
Reinforcements are here. Uldon held out
Nice.
just long enough. This is the struggle, ladies and gentlemen.
Moody coming up with the Grand Mace, taking out Kwazi.
Oh, the reverses from
About
this
to
Grand
get raw.
Mace.
Yeah, the reverse from the Grand Mace in EU are legendary. They're extremely disgusting.
But looks like NA has a decent defense. Okay, Stouty, good job with the decap there, but you're going to need to watch your own head. JP, where is JP? Because JP, I'm waiting for the kills from JP right now.
Yeah, as I said from JP, he is unlike anything EU has ever seen when it comes to archers. He's
Just-
one of a kind.
Insane. He just plunked one of the knights from so far away.
He just runs, aims, shoots, hits.
Period.
All he does.
And he's using that light cross, so I mean it's a winning formula. Looks like we had a fight happening down here. Ooh, good hit on the archer back there. Russian Mafia!
A nice drag.
He goes for the knight. He does kill him. And this is ridiculously intense. 9.5
Rag
minutes.
just could not get any momentum in that fight.
Not at all, but both these guys are super low. If JP is anywhere around here, he's going to want to kill them. I'm waiting for that crossbow bolt to come out of nowhere.
I mean, if you're a man-at-arms or an archer, you don't want to stay still. I mean, just look at that.
Ah!
Already, the man-at-arms has been tagged and he's jumping down. He wants none of it.
Kwazi is not having a good day at half health or whatever he's at right now. And Stouty and Tosh are just hanging out. Ludicrosity's helping out, but now it's Stouty and Ludic. Can they bring down the NA duo, Raw Boner and Wiz? Yes, they can.
No, they do not. The NA come out top on that one.
Wizardish and Raw Boner come out on top. Yes.
Can we get a scoreboard check, guys?
Absolutely.
Oh, I just did it as you said that.
Nice. I read your mind.
Oh!
Speaking of magic.
Looks like, speaking of magic, what? What about magic?
I was going to plug in Mirage there.
Oh, I mean, you don't
But I
need
got
to...
distracted by this push on B right now.
Yeah, B is locked down on the NA
they're
side.
rotating over to A. Luckily they have
Rotatoes.
2 knights, but they're seeing some reinforcements come through.
Yeah, if they
Raw
can make the
Boner going down to
Rotatoes.
Ludi.
Ugh. It's 2v2. 1 knight, 1 man-at-arms versus 2 knights, but these 2 knights about to
Nice
get
target
reinforced.
switch.
Very nice from the NA side. It looks like EU maybe trickling ever so slightly to A anytime they're pushing. Oh my god, JP. Just stop. Please.
You can't.
Stop the punishment.
There's no off with that guy.
Quasi's making the magic happen against Rag.
Ooh, that was sneaky from Rick. That was a good target switch, but he just wasn't there. Couldn't get the drag in.
Uh-oh.
Finish at the other Vanguard.
Uh-oh. Sluice is going down. There is 1 Vanguard holding the line.
EU needs to kill this guy quick, though.
Good flinch, but he gets the kill on Reg. He needs to stop the knight. No!
Oh, but it failed!
It failed brilliantly. My gosh. So close. And yet so far, 12 minutes on the final objective of Dark Forest.
Now, if I was well, I am EU, but you know what I mean. If I was part of that team, I would want to go for progression rather than trying to finish the map.
Oh, well, I mean, we'll see. You told me yourself, EU's definitely a bit more about killing things. We'll see how that works out.
EU, born to kill.
I mean, that makes sense. Oh my gosh, Rick. Insta-kill on Kwazi. Uldon does his best to hold out, but he used like a train. They ain't stopping anywhere. Oh, that was an incredible double parry from Raw Boner, but he can't hold out that long, and he gets brought down.
Okay, so it seems we do have an EU on B. And apparently Ludicrosity just ran past an NA knight that walked past him, went straight to B.
May have been a solemn respect, perhaps. I just saw a leg fly out of somewhere. But that's not my
They
business.
appear from time to time.
Well, A is currently being taken down, though how effectively, let's see. Okay, we got 2 1v1s happening. One of these guys should probably make it a 2v2. Oh, shoot! Stouty, seriously, he just went right on in and he double dipped like a beast, but him and Kwazi are going to go down to some stabs, and then Wizardish with that one-handed
Wizardish did
longsword.
go single-handed with the longsword there.
Single-handed
He probably thought that's
longsword.
the best thing to do there.
Oh yeah, makes perfect sense. Single-handed longsword is delicious. It's still disgusting, but it's delicious.
Oh, when Rick got flinched by the archer.
So close.
He lost all of his momentum.
Oh goodness, I didn't notice, but C has a tiny bit of progress. Okay, C has a tiny bit of progress, but we have an NA guy watching it, so there is fine. It is fine there. I can grammar. 10 minutes.
Mr. Rag, he's
12
going
seconds.
man-at-arms. He's going to be doing some damage on A.
That he is.
I can only imagine it's hell for Mr. Rag, because, I mean, his ping normally isn't very good.
Good kill on Rick there. And
Once again, I said JP's big weakness is his melee. He doesn't know the advanced things. But he just
who
loves
needs
to shoot.
melee? Who needs melee when you got point blank?
Wow.
Holy crap. Okay. And now we've got a push from the EU side. A and B are very close to being brought down. Where will NA concentrate? Wizardish needs to go help out his teammates. Good. Hit trade there. He is going to get the double. Very nice. And now JP has got himself.
He supported his teammate very well.
Problem is, JP... Oh, not in a good spot, but Rick with the double stab!
That's a
Holy...
skewer.
That was a
Once
skewer.
again, he's flinched by the archer.
Come on, Russian. Yeah, Russian's got that.
Yeah, he got it.
Russian has boners back.
That was a good shot by Russian Mafia.
Absolutely. And now we've got
oh.
Stouty making the long flank around. See how that works out.
Stouty
for him.
losing his peasant hat to an arrow.
Oh my. Oh, we have the duel for C. Probably not going to go very well.
Oh my god.
Omega, the panic parries. Goodness gracious.
Stouty just taking arrow after arrow.
But now he has to deal with
much for
Wizardish. Duelist extraordinaire. And, can Wizardish pull it off? It's not looking too hot for him. Kick, Wizardish. Or stab. That works too.
That was extremely close.
Very
by those
close.
two
Both of
good
them were
players
very
there.
low. Okay, they get the kill. B is
Oh,
wide open.
We did see a team kill there, Omega.
Yeah. However, it looks like EU is currently respawning themselves, other than Rick killing...
Yeah, who has
all of
decided
B.
to just mop up what's left at B, get some
Makes
progression. That's probably a good call to make.
Absolutely.
And he's hiding around the corner, which you can clearly see through, as you can notice, actually. Yes, he has. He's got to.
Uldon is... Uldon's pulling back for reinforcements, and now
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
2v1. But why is he letting... He should not... Okay, cool, cool. Kwazi has some support in the form of Boner, and that's all he needs.
That was bad for Rag. He's going to be heavily desync from his team now.
Very good for the NA side. However, the EU side seems to be making a concentrated push to C. We have two, but rush kill by Mafia there on Tosh, and now it is just Rag. Who gets killed? Incredible support by Russian Mafia, taking out Rag just before he kills the stunned out friendo. Oh man, some catapult
He
work.
took a lot of damage from that.
Catapult
That
work
catapult.
from the EU, yeah.
I wonder where this one's going to go.
It looks like Russian Mafia. It looks like they're off the catapult. Russian Mafia is making some planks. JP makes the shot, but oh my gosh, so many throwables coming at Russian Mafia right now, dodging all of them.
You see, JP in this position, all he needs to do is turn his back. You cannot shoot past that at that angle.
Rag's not having a good time. Rag could get killed here. We'll see. Russian Mafia needs to kill at least one of these guys if he wants to have good odds. He does get a great shot on one of the vanguards for EU, and now the engagement, the major engagement over at C has begun, but the numbers are incredibly on the side of EU right now. But great decap from Wizardish there. And it looks like it is going to tip in the favor of NA for the moment.
Yeah, Stouty needs to stay alive so his team can come in and support him. But they're just going to leave Stouty to die.
Perhaps. And then Tosh as well. Yeah, I think EU split up there at just the wrong moment.
Yeah, I mean, JP did come in and get a kill, but Stouty was already dead by then, and Tosh just focused on the objective. I mean, he wanted the progression, but was it worth what happened? I mean, A is still up. The only dead body in there is someone from EU.
I'm surprised they haven't gone there. EU could probably be best served sending a 5-man to C and just sending one guy over to A just to plink them all. Because that's progress, right? They should really be focusing on getting that. And then we got Kwazi over here delaying the heck out of the EU guys. Perhaps not to the greatest extent. Oh, beautiful headshot from Russian Mafia. Can Russian Mafia take out Stouty here? That would be a heck of an achievement. Ooh, he gets the plink. He's one shot.
Low.
He gets him! Mafia with the double. Beautiful.
Wow, that is amazing.
That is incredible. Like I said, Russian Mafia, consistently an incredible archer. And using such a simple weapon as the longbow. And, oh!
JP almost went into the water with that one.
That would have been funny. Good kill from Kwazi there. It seems EU has perhaps gotten a little bit cocky, a little overextended.
That does sum it up EU in one word. Cocky.
And where is EU right now? A lot of them are respawning. For some reason, Wizardish...
Mr. Rag.
Wizardish...
That's interesting. Mace Drags.
Wait a minute. Oh, A has been pulled. Morningstar Drags? Oh, heck yeah. That's viable as all hell.
That is it.
Absolutely.
When it comes to Rag, he normally just drags the Dane.
Well, Morningstar is the new Dane, so they say. I've never heard that, actually. I just made it up. But, for whatever reason, Kwazi... Oh, no. This is real bad.
No, JP supporting.
This could spell a very bad
And he
portion.
didn't know you could...
Oh! He just shot through the... Oh, no. Oh, this is real bad.
Now, I'm going to paint you a picture. Once Guard Point C is open, JP can then shoot through those gaps and hit the peasants without getting anywhere near any damage.
He will care not. But it looks like at the moment... Oh, my God, JP. Just stop it. Now Stouty's
He's
up.
reloaded right there.
I mean, it's so fast. There's no reason not to.
That is true.
Okay, okay. NA have C secured. The crisis has been averted.
Only 4 minutes
Why
left on the
is team
clock.
kill being done?
So in... I don't know. You guys don't do this in EU. So basically, when someone's super low on health, instead of waiting for them to regen, as long as, like, you're already... As long as you already are so pushed back, as in you're at, like, Objective C in this map, it's a lot faster to just respawn than to wait to heal.
EU guys have too much pride for that.
To let their teammates kill
They
them.
have too much pride.
Wow.
They don't want to take the death.
Pride? What's that?
Hey, what is pride?
Good kill by... Hold on. The team kill from Rick there. Interesting. JP, okay. Well, he gets revenged by Wizardish.
Oh, but there is an attack on C. That's
Wait a
3
minute.
on 1.
Wait a
Three
minute.
C.
They...
3 EU guys.
I think NA got really, really overextended there. Oh, this is tragic. If they get through, they're gone.
Do it.
Rag
Come on,
is going to
Rag.
be killing them all. There's just one peasant left!
Kill him!
No! NA!
Yes!
2 minutes and 35 seconds is the
first
final
half
time.
goes to EU All-Stars.
Well, they completed the map. All right, okay, that's fine. 2 minutes and 30 seconds, though.
I mean, the scores are very similar, though. I mean, just look at that.
Oh,
That's
God, yes. That was an incredible match. Shoot, Frank, Tosh. This is... this should be interesting.
Oh, I'm at the attacking side. I need to go to the other side. Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah, I should be on the other side, too. I'm right there with you. I'm on the attacking side. I was on the defending side. I'm now on the attacking side. Awesome. So, yeah. We have NA pushing up, this time on unfamiliar territory. You all know
what
the
I
taunt.
have to say is this is going to give an opportunity for JP to get set up somewhere.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to play aggressive anymore.
Let's see how this goes down. Uh-oh. NA seems to have the advantage starting off in this engagement. But then, EU brings it back. We've got the VK, boys and girls, getting kill after kill. But we have now a 2v1. NA has... Oh, God, JP, stop.
Yeah, they really gotta keep an eye out for JP, especially when they're lit, because you never know
dangerous.
when he's just gonna snipe you.
He's so dangerous. We got Russian on the cart, but Russian... If Russian gets plinked by JP, that could be it for the cart. The cart could stall right there. Oh, but Russian's so nimble. Jumping around all over the place. We have a melee happening on the right side here. And it looks like, oh man, Uldon was holding out, but now EU has overrun NA's melee.
Yeah, that was actually JP taking the shot as well. So he
Oh,
just
man.
he just steals the kills from his team most of the time as well.
Well, I mean, in this kind of game, I know
But
you guys
yeah,
care about pride.
There was a chance that Uldon could have survived.
I know you guys care about pride, but I'm just saying, this kind of game, I would really not be worried about stealing kills. But EU does as EU is. EU is as EU... Whatever. EU is doing very well, is what it seems to be doing, despite getting a team kill. They get a full wipe. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a good feeling about this. I look at Tosh.
Dear God.
Oh,
Wait for Russian, guys. Oh, gosh. I just realized JP is going to be plinking the crap
Look at that
out of
hit.
NA.
Hit.
Seriously.
Yeah, hit after hit,
He's doing so much tag damage.
time after time.
And Kwazi, good kill by Kwazi. Finally, NA seems to have some steam in him.
Coming in now.
Rick with the double, however, is going to do some damage. And now it's a 3v2 in the melee. And JP is nowhere to be seen. It's looking very good for NA. Okay! Ludicrosity with the triple! He will not make it.
No, he cannot.
A little bit more distance on the cart. This is happening. So, we had a 3v3. It turned into a 2v1 with Boner! Do it, Boner! No!
Oh, he gets tagged by JP.
He got flinched. That would have killed Tosh, but NA is moving on up. They're getting some work done. They have killed JP, so this card at least can get some distance forward. Oh, thank goodness.
Omega putting in work with the spear. It's interesting that they're running 3 knights and 1 vanguard on NA.
Oh yeah, we
run 2 and 2.
We haven't talked about composition at all so far. We probably should mention that. On the NA side, we've got 3 knight, 1 van, 1 man-at-arms, 1 archer. Probably one of the most common NA setups. It is just interesting to say.
Good shot by Russian, taking out JP through the wagon there.
Uh-oh. Russian.
Yeah, with JP gone, that's a big hit for EU.
Nice kills from NA.
Card's still moving. They're making good progress.
They
wow.
really are. 6 minutes 40. And EU, I don't think, was this far at this time.
No. Ooh.
We're looking at some real good performance out of NA. If Omega can get there, he does just in time to save his buddy.
He goes down.
God, JP, you are the ultimate freaking party pooper. All right.
Rob Boner trying to gamble his heart out, but he does not quite make it.
And Wizardish is forced to pull back. We've got Russian Mafia plinking in from left side.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing them hard, though.
Oh, goodness.
Russian Mafia gone down. That's NA's Archer support gone now, so JP is free to roam without fear of being shot.
And this melee is not looking good for NA. They're outnumbered. Wizardish gets the team kill. And that's almost a full wipe in favor of EU. Raw Boner cannot possibly kill them all on his own. Stop parrying! He was panic parrying. If he'd gotten a hit, he may have actually killed 1 or 2 of the EU guys.
Yeah, he
Mafia.
wanted to get the parry so he could spin.
Mafia's about to get super desynced if he gets killed here. And he does.
Well, he does get desynced, but I mean, he's right at the spawn, so depending on how long this engagement will last.
I mean, this isn't good. This isn't a good engagement for NA anyway. They're going to want to regroup at any rate. JP...
Yeah, they still have to worry about JP, because...
Seriously.
Yeah, oh, never mind.
Whoa! Russian Mafia brings him down with a shot. Very nice.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Now NA is pushing up with all of their might.
They want to end this fight.
But can they? Is it going to be a good fight?
To reveal this light.
Are we going to be a good... Are we going to get a GF after this match? I know we're going to get some GGs.
I'm not sure.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, these are some good EU players that aren't...
Super salty.
Very...
I gotcha. Yeah. Well, let's see how it works. So we got 5 NA guys coming on the right side of Defender. And they're not coming just yet. I think they're waiting for an archer to get a pick. But JP's already plinking.
Yeah, if you look at the angle, JP is right where...
Boner's in a real bad spot. Uldon gets a team kill, and it's all going to hell for NA in a handbasket. What was Kwazi? What just happened? That was horrible out of NA.
We saw some great positioning by JP. He was positioned near, almost inside of the broken wagon.
Yeah.
So Russian Mafia could not get a shot off, but JP was free to peek and shoot.
That was just terrible planning by the NA side. They could have pushed. They could have done a split push just very easily, and delayed.
Oh, but they do get a pick on Rag.
They got a pick on Rag. They need to win this engagement here. It's 4 minutes left. I get the feeling if they don't win this, not going to look good. They get a team kill. Wizardish.
Whoa.
And EU is losing out. EU's winning out. Losing out. EU is winning out. We got Wizardish versus dueling Rick. Wiz, I'm sure if you dueled every last one of them, you may come out on top, but maybe not this time. Okay. And now we've got... Who this guy? We got Rick, who gets rectified by Kwazi's handy-dandy North Sword.
EU are pushing up so aggressive that it seems like NA are going to have to win 2 engagements to make a decent push on the cart.
Thing is, if they get to the cart, if they win 2 engagements, they're going to get the objective. But they're running out of time. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That's not a lot. They're going to need to win 2 engagements handily, but it looks like that is what this is turning out to be. Omega with the double. Can he make it a triple? He won't need to. His teammates are there for him. These guys need to run And JP needs to die. Russia needs to get on JP now.
Yeah, we see Raw Bonus very injured as well. If JP gets a shot off and it hits, even Raw Bonus toe, he is going to die.
That could spell game. We'll see. We have JP and Russian Mafia having an archer duel, though better the archers dueling than the archers fighting the melee. But Frank gets the kill on Uldon with a throwing axe, and we have the melee going down here. Russian Mafia wins the archer duel.
Yeah.
But let's see what the melee has in store. EU is winning the melee. Frank is getting a double. This is all going downhill. He gets the triple. Now it's just raw boner.
He's seeking that quad. He wants it. He's hungry.
And he'll get it.
Oh, he gets it.
And then JP brings down Russian Mafia. And 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This is about when EU broke the cart through the gates. It's still possible.
NA need...
It's got to be
They
now.
need to
It's
hustle.
now or never. It's now or never.
Let's see EU set up. JP is going to be covering the mid, so he can see clearly down a big hallway of just death if he hits you.
Yeah. Not looking so good for the NA folks. But let's see what happens. There's still a minute 50. That's at least one good push remaining. This engagement may spell it all, and EU is doing so well right from the start. Rick opening up with a kill on Raw Boner, and then moving over to Kwazi here, but the EU guys are just surrounding them. Nothing can be done. This is...
Yeah, the EU guys, although Rag does fall, the EU guys are doing some great positioning,
Yeah.
as is the NA team. They just need to use them more efficiently and more often. Oh my god. Ludicrosity should not have done that much damage. He should have died a lot sooner.
Got a minute 15 seconds. It's now. It is legitimately now or never. This is the last
And the
push
thing
NA
is,
will have.
they are missing players, and they are pushing up injured.
If I were NA, I'd get a Kwazi to flank for that cart, like, right now. Uh-oh. Wait, they're making a beeline to the cart. They got a minute left. They can do this.
Yeah,
They
Tosh
need
is going to
this
be
push.
one of the only few.
This has to be it. But we got panic parries coming out of the NA side.
Cards
Over
moving.
the rest of NA.
So far, so good.
Oh, shoot. Okay. We got this.
JP is out. And
JP!
fire.
JP!
Hit the shot on Raw.
No, JP! Stop!
JP does
Russian
go.
Mafia! It's all down to you. Oh. And that's
You know,
that.
They might have one more push. The
No.
card is close enough.
I think
They
it would
have to
take
It's gonna take a
4
flank.
seconds to get there.
It's going to take a perfect flank. Kwazi
Yeah,
or
unless
Russian
Omega
could do
can
it.
pull something off.
If you look at this, Omega is just running alone. He doesn't have the time.
Wait,
I mean,
Omega's
they would
pushing
have to
up?
get there and have no fight. Yeah, he's all alone in the center.
Omega.
Yeah, I don't know. This is not looking good.
It's 10 seconds. This is game. Oh, and just insult to injury. JP.
Yeah, JP will
Oh,
finish
my
it.
goodness.
No, you can't run and you can't hide. JP will find you.
And that's game. Ladies and gentlemen.
Both
Draconix,
teams
let
brought out
the,
best.
let the...
EU power!
Yep, there it is. Okay. But, I gotta
Those
say...
always asking the grand old question. Who is better, EU or NA? Honestly, there's no way to tell without a LAN, but both play just as good as each other.